Cam, welcome to the cave. Thank you for joining me today.
It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Scientizer, we're here to talk about your latest project, Black Warrant, which is in theaters, digital, and on demand December 9th. Exciting times, my friend. I watched it last night, man. And I'm pretty sure I'm a little bit older than you. I'm not sure, but it reminded me of a 90s action movie when I was watching this.
Right? And I grew up on I grew up on 90s action, so I don't know how much older you are. I grew up on those. I grew up on Arnold Schwarzenegger and
Right.
uh, Van Damme. I mean, I loved that. And so, yeah, to be a part of this and kind of get that vibe. I mean, we shot it in Tijuana, so it's a little dirty, a little rugged, a little badass. And yeah, definitely had that vibe. And obviously, and Tom Berenger would add to that mix as well.
And he's still a badass to this time,
And
to
he's
this
still a
age.
badass. He's still a badass, and it was
Yeah.
great. Yeah, we had a good time with that.
So, what can people expect when they tune in for this project? What was your experience working in this film?
Um, it surprisingly uh, it was very smooth. I mean, usually on action things, it gets very intense and it's a lot of work and a lot of repetition. And but this one felt really kind of smooth. And I don't know if it was just the crew, the director, the cast, maybe a bit of everything. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to shoot. We had some really good laughs. Tom was funnier than I could have ever imagined. I think I was kind of probably intimidated at first, but he has such a great sense of humor and made the whole set kind of lighten up a little bit and have some fun.
Mm,
And I think we did.
yeah. Well, we've seen Tom. He's done a lot of these type of movies, like Sniper, like DEA
Oh
type of things.
yeah,
Like, did he give
of
you any
course.
pointers? Any
No, but
tips?
he did tell me that he had a book that he had written about acting, and so I still got to pick that up. Reminder: pick up Tom's book. But no, we one of the things that we had talked about, we were shooting on a boat, and we were supposed to be laughing, giggling, I guess, talking about whatever, and he just started laughing as uncontrollable and hard as he possibly could. And
Mm,
that just was, and his laugh is kind of infectious. So everyone, in the middle of the take is just laughing uncontrollably, whether we wanted that or not, I don't know. But
mm,
we had a really, really good time with that scene for sure.
mm. We see you in the movie now as DEA agent Anthony. How was it connected with this character? Like, what kind of research did you do to try to play this?
Well, I mean, I feel like I've been doing, handling guns for quite a while, and I mean, I mean, really, just ever since I moved down to be an actor,
Mm,
that was kind of like the first times I started playing with guns, even, and then just kind of you learn different techniques through over the years, whether it's through military people, whether it's through police force advisors on different sets, different countries, and they all kind of have their different techniques, and so you kind of build up, your own, personal kind of style,
mm,
and when it came to this, he's a D agent, yeah, but he's out of the country. He's a little rogue. He's a little badass, and so I kind of got to find my own flair, my own little kind of
mm.
fun vibe with him, and yeah, and that's kind of and our director Tibor, he was amazing in kind of letting us create our own style with even how they hold guns. It doesn't have to be so strict and it doesn't have to be so dead on. I mean, it's a movie and we're supposed to be entertaining. So he
Right.
let us kind of have fun with that, which is good.
I mentioned the movie's full of action, and everything. Well, now, were you able to do some of your own stunts? Because you're all over the place in this too.
I try. You know what? I tried, and I from the get go, I said I am totally game if you guys want to waterboard me. I
Mm.
would be totally fine with that. I feel like it would be one of those experiences that you could really talk about, and they were not having it. They were not. We didn't have a stunt double for that, but they
Mm.
did. They did put uh, earplugs up my nose. I'm not sure how much that helped, but in their mind, it sufficed as he's not being actually waterboarded.
Mm.
But that was one of the fun ones. It's always kind of fun to see how we're gonna make it real, but not so real.
Mm.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Throughout the film, we see you butt heads with pretty much Tom Berenger's character. How was it like with that?
I mean, it was so much fun. I mean, I grew up watching Major League, I don't know, 1,000
Oh
times.
yeah.
And so it was definitely a wild experience. And I don't know, but he made it easy from the very first take, the very first scene. He was willing to play around, have fun, just kind of keep it fresh and fun. And that's what he did from the get-go. And he did that for really the whole crew and the rest of the cast as well. He made it really easy and wasn't, weird Tom Berenger, like celebrity type of thing.
Right. I've
Good.
I've had other guests on. They've worked with Tom throughout the action movies and everything. And the one question I always ask is like, would you ever do another one with them? And right away they're like, "Yep, let's do it."
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, his sense of humor alone, in between takes would, that's the price of admission right there. Definitely.
Now you've done action movies throughout your career. Also, is there any other type of role you kind of hope you get your hands on?
Um, Comedy. I would love to do comedy. Anything funny, I would love to be a part of. I have Violent Night just came out
Okay.
on Friday, and it's a funny role, and I had such a blast doing, because it's just something different, something new, something you haven't done before. And yeah, if I could do some more of that, that would be fun, because it's always fun to laugh when you're at work. I mean, that's a good day at
Right.
the office, right?
Now, comedy movie, or would you love to get your hands even like giving like a sitcom?
Ooh, a sitcom. That's like a whole other level of type of comedy. That's like takes some
Right.
intense. That seems more like work than comedy. That seems like hard work. And I'm not sure about doing it in front of a live studio audience. That is a lot of pressure. I mean, I don't know how they do that. That's tough.
That's
That
awesome.
we'll get to that later.
There you go. So Black Warrant, December 9th. Is there any other project you want to tell us about that you got coming out that we should keep an eye out for?
No, I'm gonna focus on Black Warrant. Go see that, and then go see, after you saw that, go see the comedy Violent Night. Well, not comedy, action Violent Night. And so focus on those two for now.
That's awesome. Cam, thank you for giving me a few minutes today. This was
Thank you.
great. And good luck with the movie.
Thank you. Have a good one.